Are we spending enough time on creating a demand in poetry, or are we spending most of our time on supply? A lot of times I feel like we're not doing a good enough job of getting people to come to poetry events who don't know about poetry events. I feel like we don't, always spend as much time as we should promoting poetry as we do creating poetry. I say this because, you can find an event anytime. In most major cities, there's an event almost every day. But a lot of times you go into those events and, the majority of those people are poets themselves, right? Who are selling to the audience who are poets themselves, right? So we're just selling to each other a lot of times. Even when we talk about tickets and who should be buying our albums and books, we often look to other poets as opposed to an outside audience of people who don't do what we do, people who aren't our peers or our coworkers. So I asked, like, are we doing enough to bring in an outside audience into the poetry community? Are we spending enough time on creating a demand for the poetry we're supplying?